Hi everyone. In this four-part tutorial, we'll actually be creating an HCPMS mobile application using SAP UI5 through the HANA Cloud Platform Cockpit. In parts 1 and 2 in these series, we'll actually be creating the data source and then the application from a template. And in parts 3 and 4, we'll customize the application a bit and then deploy it on a mobile device. So the first thing you see here is the OData source we'll be using, in this case the Northwind test database, and below that is a link to the HCPMS Cloud trial services, and this is where we'll actually be adding the destination as well as creating and deploying our application through the Web IDE service. So let's go ahead and log in now. And in the cockpit, as you'll see, the destinations are often, or data sources are often referred to as destinations. So in this case, we're going to click on the destinations link on the left-hand sidebar and click new destination because we're going to go ahead and add our destination here. And then we just kind of configure some basic information here, just a name for the data source. In this case, I'll call it Northwind. The type HTTP will be staying the same. The description, just put in a short description of the OData service. And then the proxy type and authentication will also stay the same as internet and no authentication. The URL, however, will just be adding the base URL actually of our OData service here, just the services.odata.org portion. And we'll actually be adding the relative path later on once we actually create the template for our application. We do, however, have to add 3 additional properties in this case to enable our OData service to be used with the Web IDE. And in that case, this is just Web IDE enabled. We want to make true. Web IDE system equals Northwind underscore data. And the Web IDE usage is OData underscore gen, I believe. So once we have these added, all we really have to do is click Save, and we should see the new destination displayed at the table on the top of the configuration details, as you can see there. And then now we can just test the connection by clicking the Check Connection button at the bottom to make sure everything works all right. And we see we have a successful connection. So in part 2, we'll go ahead and create the templated application, and then we'll use our newly created destination to pull out some data from the database in order to create that application. So I'll see you then.